What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Tesla with the ticker symbol TSLA. The last time I looked at this company was back on August 7th. Please read the description below if you'd like to see the services I provide. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute any financial advice. We will start out the technical analysis by going over what I've seen on the daily chart and potential price targets. Then we will take a quick look on the weekly chart to wrap it all up. So here we have the daily chart, and the first thing that stands out to me is that we're pretty much in a large range with a uptrend reaching the highs. So as you can see here, if I move my cursor back on the 22nd of February 2021, the price was at right around that 750 level, and guess where we are at now? Right around that 750 level. So we haven't really trended up or down. We just came right back where we started back in February. So that's pretty much a sign that we're still inside of a range. We're just going sideways. So I'm gonna show you guys the range that I see for prices currently inside of. So it looks like these would be the lows of the range, right around that $500 and 562 level. And it looks like the highs would be right around that 763 level. So right now we're right at the highs, so anything can happen. Are we going to break it and continue to trend higher, or are we just going to find resistance and sell off back inside of the range to the midline or even the lower side of the range? That's very hard to tell. I'm just going to give a couple scenarios that could play out. So since we got rejected here back in mid-April, we're starting to find resistance back at the same spot because people are selling at this level right around that 750 760 level. So right now we're finding some resistance. However, the uptrend is still continuing, and this is the uptrend that I see prices currently inside of. These are the highs and these are the lows of the trend. So right now we're making higher highs, higher lows. The EMA is pointing up and it's acting as support and resistance. So we're trending up inside of this range, which is the larger pattern. However, we are at the highs of the range. So normally if we're at the highs of the range, prices like to go down to the lower side of the range. Unless this uptrend is stronger than the range resistance, then we will continue to trend higher. So what could happen is that we could break outside of this range highs and reach the higher 700 level, or even maybe the $800 level, the low $800 level. That's if we do break out and don't find resistance. If we do find resistance at this level that we're currently trading at, we could fall back down to the lower side of the channel, and if we do fall back to the lower side of the channel, that would mean we came up short on the upper side. And if we came up short on the upper side, price action likes to do the opposite usually. So that would mean we would get an overshoot on this side. So we would probably get a breakout side on this side of the channel. And then most likely, even if we do get a breakout side on the lower side of the channel, we will probably go back up to retest the highs or even make a new one. So if the 762 are the current highs and we just start trending down from here, I expect a bounce from this lower side of the channel or a break outside the channel, and even then I still expect us to go retest the highs or even surpass it to make a new one. So if we don't find resistance right now, we continue to trend higher, then the next target, next logical point that I see prices could reach are the high 700s. So specifically the 795 level or even the $800 level, since it's the upper side of the channel. I still see this little micro channel in play right now, which we have not got a new high of. Let me change the color. So it looks like we're still working inside of this micro uptrend channel. So since we had that break outside back on September 13th, it looks like we're going up to retest that high or even surpass it. So it looks like they'll probably stop that person who went short right here because the trend is working higher. The trend is your friend until it ends, right? You just have to know when the trend is ending or when a new one is starting, and that's how you make money. So you want to buy the pullbacks. You don't want to buy when you're getting up close to resistance, right? You want to buy the dips, which are right here on the lower side of the channel. So that's pretty much everything I see on the daily chart. Right now we're finding resistance because we're at the upper side of the range. Are we going to break outside of it to continue to trend higher, or are we going to fall back inside of the range to continue to trend lower? That's very hard to tell, but there are multiple reasons for the price to continue higher, especially since I do see this measured move in play. Not by much though, so this is the first leg up right here, and then we kind of had like a two-legged correction or a sideways correction right here, and then the second leg formed. If I just drag it to the bottom of that correction, it looks like the target that prices want to reach is that 773 level, so we're very close to it. So prices could sell off right now, but we still haven't met it or exceeded it, so it could potentially still be in play. So we could reach this measured move. We're still making higher highs, higher lows. We just had a break outside of this micro channel, so we could go up to retest the high and surpass it. I wouldn't take a trade right now just because we're too close to the highs. I like to take high probability setups, and right now an aggressive trader would be taking a long right around September 13th, right above this tail bar. So that would have been a good entry point right at that 746 level, with the stop loss right up below that 707 level. And that's if you're an aggressive trader, and you probably want to get out right before these highs for like a scalp or small percentage gain. But I wouldn't take any shorts either because the trend is working higher. So there's kind of two patterns in play. We're kind of merging into kind of like a wedge. It's just two patterns in play though, a channel and then a range. So we don't know which one's going to win out. We just gotta wait and see, but those are the possible scenarios that could play out. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the weekly chart now. So here's the weekly chart, and I'm going to go ahead and put that channel back on for you guys. So this is the channel that I see prices respecting and inside of. So it is trending higher. It looks like we could stop out the person who went short right here for that weekly candle close on the 7th. So it looks like the stop loss is right above that 766 level. So it looks like we could reach up there and stop them out. We just gotta wait and see. But I still can see us trending higher. There's more signs telling me that we could trend higher, but it's not guaranteed. So it looks like the red bar was the break outside, then we came back to retest the breakout level right around the 740 level, and then we found some support and trended higher. So it looks like this red bar is going to get stopped out. I see prices trending past that tail bar right here. Maybe it'll hit the upper side of the channel, maybe it won't. We just gotta wait and see, but that's pretty much everything I see on the weekly chart. So thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.